Welcome to Lee Does Stuff. Today we will be fixing a gouge in a wall. This will be good for nail pops or any other type of gouge, scrape, crack. Here is everything you'll need for this project. Uh, what we're going to do first is take a 120 grit sandpaper and we just go in a circular motion to take all the edges off the gouge. This is the spackling we will be using today. It's called Drydex. It's a very, very good product. It's my favorite product. It goes on pink, and when it dries, it's white. And so you never have to leave anything to the imagination. You can just put it on, and it goes on pink. And when it dries, you'll know it because it turns white. I like working in the product on my little spatulas here, kind of moving it back and forth, get some on the wall. You don't want too much buildup. Too much buildup will just cause too much sanding later. So just put a little bit on, get it on, and then use your other knife. You see there's a little bit of hole there. Just work it in. It's not rocket science. Okay, now that we've applied it, we're going to wait. As you can see, probably about a half hour has elapsed and it's still pink. So we're going to wait a little bit longer. And here we go, it's dry. Depending on how warm it is in the house you're working at or wherever you are, dry times will vary. Let's continue working the sandpaper through the area, and we're going to check with our finger the depth level of the spackling. Usually you're going to have to do this 1 to 3 times. A gouge like this is probably only going to take 2 times, but usually once is not enough because the spackling will shrink. Okay, so let's work the product in like we did before, and then we're just gonna have to wait. And here we go. It's white, so we know that it's dry, and we're gonna take our sandpaper in a circular motion and go again. Let's check our depth, and this time it is completely level with the surrounding wall. So we are ready to paint, and we are gonna need to do 2 coats here. I'm using a duster brush to clean any debris that's fallen, any dust and everything from the sanding. And I'm using the yellow frog tape because it's very gentle on painted surfaces. Blue tape is not the best for painted surfaces. It tends to lift stuff, but this yellow frog tape is very good. And for extra measure, kind of using it as a dropper, I guess I'm using the Ukrainian colors here. And it's going to stop any splatter from hitting your floor or baseboard because I'm just using a little Whiz roller. Okay, let's get our setup ready here. We've shook our paint very good and getting the paint in the Whiz bucket. We're going to prime our brush and our Whiz roller, and we're going to get everything ready for paint. The first thing I'm going to do is I like doing a little bit of a primer coat over the affected area there, the little white area. I always start there first, and then I'm going to go to the right after, and I'm going to work my way right to left. But I did the spot first where the damage was there because right now I went over that area, and now it's marinating. So by the time I get over there again, I'm getting better coverage, and it'll just blend in a lot nicer, I find, if you do a little primer coat. Okay, time has elapsed, and we're just going to do our second coat. As you can see, it already looks really good. The damage is fixed. We're going to pull up our dropper / baseboard saver, and here we go. Project is complete. Damage is done, and you can do this for any kind of deep gouges. It's looking really, really good. I'm looking around, seeing any imperfections. Here is what it looked like before and now after. So good luck with your painting projects, and thank you for tuning in.